the election is there's a kind of prank and a kind of, you understand, game that APC played on that game. So, but what I just want to say now is that so far Mr. Obi have the full evidence of what he's saying. So I don't see anything that will make him not to go to court. Because now, like for example, now let's assume that okay, me and you are dragging a particular thing, and you see that okay, this thing I have full evidence on what I'm dragging with you. She understand. So and you know that that is what court will ask you if you have a proof on what you are dragging with your fellow friend. She understands. So if you have your full evidence, so nothing can stop you from not going to court. So it is court now that will now judge it.
Yeah, really, I'm not here to speak for PDP, but for Labour Party, I will sincerely encourage the party and the candidate, Peter Obi, to go to court. Because I have the courage and the faith, the assurance that this time around it will be very different. And the judiciary would definitely feel the hand of God putting things around. So it will not be like business as usual. This particular election, the Lord our God has a hand in it. So there is hope. We have not seen the end of the matter.
Yeah, everybody know what the country is saying, and we know our country, Nigeria. You understand? Like now, some people now, before you ask me to say one or two things, people have been saying it that we know our people as in those that are in high place, they know what they can do. You understand? As in due to election, what they've done, they can still do the same thing. Even though you are at the right place, as in you know that okay, this thing is my right. When you go to court, you know people that are there. You understand? They know themselves, except if God intervene. That is the only thing I'm saying in this thing. But the only thing I know that by His grace, God will prove Himself. The right person on that city, God will put it there.
Well, like I said before, sincerely, whatever is happening, we know there are a lot of mysterious things going on. Some of them seems to be good, some seem to be bad. But what I want to tell you about the presidential election properly is that the hand of God is involved. This particular APC and all this, they should not celebrate yet. This is a time we want to. It's a kind of a test between whether the Christians or the people who are praying, whether there is God indeed, will allow such a thing to happen or not. I can assure you that though we are not looking at the Supreme Court giving judgment in favor of someone who did not contest or who did not participate in the primary and what have you, but God has a way of using people. That particular candidate you are talking about was instrumental in signing the new electoral act. So maybe God may still have something to do with him. But definitely I want to tell you that everything that works together for good to them that love God. And as far as this election is concerned, there is a particular candidate that God has ordained from a particular region where people never thought they can produce the next president of the country. So let's just watch the hand of God.
An election has been conducted. A winner has been declared. The other two major contestants, which is the presidential flag bearer of PDP and the one of Labour parties, are dissatisfied. And they are thinking about going to court. So it is their right, number one, to get to court and to seek a redress. And if they have evidence beyond reasonable doubt to present to the court, and the court judge fairly enough, anything can happen. But as it stands, somebody has been declared a winner and he has been given the certificate of return. So let the court decide.
Yeah, the election, the act of an election. You see, everybody is a winner, everybody is a loser. And let's go back to religion. It's just like in Kogi State. The almighty Prince Abubakar Audu was looking his winning and God took his life. So God designated who he wants. If he don't want Tinubu to be there, Tinubu will not win. But if they say they are going to court with evidence, to me, I've never seen the best election Nigerian ever witnessed. Today, if I'm Labour Party today, I'll advise the Labour Party candidate. The only thing he just has to fight for, let him just go and fight for more governors, because today he have made Labour Party name to race. So my advice, going to court, to me, I don't buy the idea. Just accept the defeating. Even if you go, well, the court of yesterday might not be today. If he has a claim, he can go. But to me, I advise him not to go. Let him fight for more governor. On the 11th, we have governor and state of assembly. Let him get more foundation. To me, that is the best he has to go.
On my own personal perspective, I learned, it was alleged, both on social media and other platforms, that there were some election malpractices in some other places, some other states, some other local governments, some other council ward, polling units, and so on and so forth. So now it's left for them to get the evidences and present to the court. As of myself, honestly, sir, I feel the election has been done. Election has been concluded. But if in case they go to court and they win, fine.